Welcome to day number 6 of this AIM program, video number 6. This one is just about expanding. The other half of expanding we will do in the next video the next day, factoring. So in the previous day we talked about prime numbers and divisibility tests and how to easily split a number up into its factors and how to recognize if it is possible to be factored by some lower numbers, smaller numbers. And then we put that prime factorization method to use to find, for example, the least common multiple or the greatest common factor of a pair of numbers. All right, for today, so expanding just through multiplying polynomials, and I will explain what all of those terms are. Okay, so vocabulary. A polynomial is something like this. So we just have multiple things, multiple terms, usually being added or subtracting, and we can't simplify them. So like x squared plus 3x minus 5. This is a polynomial because I can't add them. The x squared and the x, and then with having no x, the constant here, they are distinct things. So polynomial is just general. Poly means many. So many parts that we can't really add or subtract from each other. We can't simplify. A binomial is specifically one with 2 parts, and a trinomial, tri is 3, so one with 3 parts to it like this. And poly just means many. We don't really have special words that we use beyond binomial or trinomial, but those two are definitely worth knowing. A polynomial just means some kind of thing, part of an equation or something inside brackets with multiple parts that we can't, in a regular situation, we can't really simplify further. The other thing here is, the other two here are expanding and factoring. So expanding is if we have, say, a times b plus c, like this. And then we expand. We multiply the a by both of the things inside the brackets there, and that turns into ab plus ac. Factoring is the exact opposite of that, where we notice we have ab plus ac, and we notice, hey, there's an a in both of those. Let's just take that a out, like this. So a times b plus c. So expanding and factoring. Today will just be about expanding, and then the next video will be about factoring, and then some shortcuts we can do once we know both those things. Okay, so the expanding practice we will be doing is all regarding multiplying polynomials together. So things like this, for example. If we have 4 times x minus 8 and that minus x plus 3. So let's expand and then simplify. So the basic process is we just take the thing on the outside and multiply it by each thing on the inside. So color here. So if we expand this, then our first sort of step here is 4 times x, and I'm going to write this with lots of extra detail here. 4 times x, and then that here minus, let's write this as plus. Let's just kind of keep the parts here separate for these first few examples. So plus 4 times, and then we have negative 8 here, and that will turn into just minus, but just so we understand the parts involved here. With the next one, we might think, okay, there's nothing there, but really we have a 1 in front. So we have this -1 we are multiplying by each thing. So let's write this way, plus -1 times x, and also plus -1 times 3, like this. Then we just multiply all these together, 4x minus 32 minus x minus 3. And then we have 2 x terms, 2 constant terms. We can simplify that. 4x minus x is 3x, and 32, -32 minus 3 will be minus 35 here. So our expanded and then simplified version of this whole thing is 3x minus 35. Okay. All right, so nice simple example. I will do our standard process, one for me and then one for you. So if I'm multiplying these, then that's 6 times x, and I will write this as just, so minus 6 times 9. I recognize that positive 6 and a -9, so the result will be negative, so we're subtracting that. And next one here, this will be minus x, it's a -1 times x, and then -1 times 12, so minus 12 here. Don't need to actually write the 1 times 1, obviously. So 6x minus 54 minus x minus 12, and that turns into 5x minus 66 here. Okay, so there is our answer, 5x minus 60. Okay, so that was my turn, and your turn. Nice simple one to start. Go ahead. All right, we're back. I'm back. Solution here is 7x minus 13. Hopefully you got the same result. All right, our next one. So lots of practice with these. If we have something a little larger, so we have this one term outside, just -2y, but then inside our brackets we have 3 different parts. We have a trinomial inside, so it's going to be the same process, just each thing, the thing on the outside times each thing on the inside, like this. So for A here, switch colors, A. So our first line here will be this -2y times 4y squared. Just writing this with lots of detail for this first one. 2y again times 3y and -2y minus times -5 here. Okay, those are all the terms, and we'll actually multiply these together. So we get -8y cubed and minus 6y squared, and then positive 10 y when we multiply those together. And it looks like all of these y cubed, y squared, and y, these are all different terms. So our result is also a trinomial. We can't simplify that any further. So that's it. All right, and for question B here, we will have 3x cubed y times the first thing, x squared, and then plus 3x cubed y times the next thing, negative 8xy. And then we will have this again, plus the first thing, y times y squared here. Okay, so then actually multiply all these things together, making sure my head isn't going to block my writing here. 3 and x cubed times x squared, that'll be x to the exponent 5 and just y. Plus the next one, not plus actually, that will be negative. So positive 3, negative 8, so minus 24 x to the exponent 4 and y squared. And then our last thing will be plus and 3x cubed y cubed. Okay, so we look at our terms. We have an x to the exponent 5y, x to the exponent 4y squared, and x cubed y cubed. We cannot combine those. So those have to be separate. And there is our answer here. Okay, so the next one I will do a little faster. Next slide, there we go. So my turn here. For A, our first one, I'm just gonna, a little faster here. So we have negative 15y cubed, and the next one is minus 24y squared, and then negative, negative, positive, so plus 21y. Okay, so again, y cubed, squared, y, can't combine those at all, so there is our simplest form here. All right, on the other side, if we multiply these, we will get 4 times 3, 12, x squared, x to the exponent 4, and y squared here, minus 20 x cubed y cubed, and then plus 4 and 3, 12 x squared, and y to the exponent 4. Okay, so again, all the terms are different. We can't add them or anything. They're just there. Okay, so that was my turn. Another 2 for you to work on here. So take some time and try these, and then I'll be back in a moment. All right, our answers here for A, if we multiply these out, we will get 8x to the exponent 4 minus 12x cubed plus 20x squared. And on the other one here, we will have negative 18a to the exponent 5b plus 12a to the exponent 4b squared and minus 36a cubed b cubed. Okay, hopefully you got the same answers when you did these. So still not that tricky, really. The next set, 2 more sets here. The next set is if we have 2 binomials. Hopefully we remember this pattern. Even if it's not a binomial, if it's something larger, it's just if 2 things in brackets being multiplied together. Inside the brackets, we have addition or subtraction between all the terms. So each thing in the first one times each thing in the second one. So it will be this y times this y, and then this y times this 4, and then this -7 times this y, and this -7 times this 4 here. So 4 parts, and we just write each of them out and then simplify if possible. So question A here, we will expand this and we will have, let's just write out all the detail here for clarity for this first one. So y times y, and for the next one, plus y times 4, y times 4, and the next one is -7 times positive y, and the last one is -7 plus 4. There we go. So y squared, simplify or multiply all these out. Y squared plus 4y minus 7y minus 8. And we can simplify a little bit here. Y squared minus 3y minus 8. Okay, and next one, B, same thing. Right, so 4x times 2x. Sorry, let me write this out here. It's each thing in the first one times each thing in the second one. So those 4 parts there. 4x times 2x plus 4x times -5 plus 3 times 2x and plus 3 -5. So that's 8x squared, not plus, minus 20x plus 6x minus 15. Okay, and simplifying, 8x squared minus 14x minus 15. Okay, so that's the process. Let's do, again, one practice for me where I go a little faster. So A here. So we have x squared and x and 5, so plus 5x and minus 7x minus 35. So x squared minus 2x minus 35. Question B, here we have 3x, 5x, so 15x squared and minus 6x plus 35x and minus 14. Okay, and simplifying, 15x squared plus 29x minus 14. So there are the results. Write as many steps or lines as you need to be able to do it accurately and quickly for yourself. with these ones. Go ahead. Okay, our first one here, this will be b squared plus 3b minus 18. And the other one here, b, will give us 16y squared and minus 20y and minus 50. Okay, hopefully you got the same result. And last set for today, bit of a shorter video. Well, we're not done yet. We'll see how long it takes. Is where we might have larger things. So here a binomial and a trinomial. So it's the same process. It's each thing in the first one times each thing in the second one. So this b times this, and b times that, and b times that, and then 3 times that, 3 times that, 3 times that. So we will have 6 terms when we first multiply, and then we'll simplify, and we'll probably have fewer terms, but we'll see what happens. So I think I don't need to write out all of the extra step with the brackets here. So we can just say b times 2b squared will be 2b cubed. b times negative 5b, so that's minus 5b squared, and b times 8, so plus 8b, and next 3 times our 2b squared, so 6b squared, 3 times negative 5b, so minus 15b, and last one plus 24, and we just combine our terms here. So the b cubed, only one of those, so that's just 2b cubed. B squared, 2 of those, negative 5, positive 6, so that's just plus b squared. B's, 2 of these here, so plus 8 minus 15, so minus 7b, and the last one just 24, only one constant. Okay, so there's our process. So 6 terms at this step, but then we simplify, we end up with this polynomial with 4 different parts to it. Okay, so practice 1 for me first. Y cubed and minus 5y squared plus 2y minus 3y squared plus 15y minus 6, y cubed minus 8y squared plus 17y minus 6. Just double check. Keyboard decided to stop working. Okay, that's better. 5, 3, negative 8, 2 and 15, positive 17, negative 6. That looks right to me. Okay, so that was me. And your turn with this one. Go ahead. All right, our answer here is 2x cubed plus 5x squared minus 7x plus 20. Hopefully you got the same results on your end. Okay, that's it. I decided to split up the expanding and factoring into separate videos just so it wouldn't be extra long. So practice exercises are these ones here, multiplying just binomials. So just like a x plus something times x plus something like this. You can see here. These are the intermediate algebra from the intermediate algebra textbook, chapter 5.3. Multiplying trinomials again, so it will be something times a term with 3 parts, like this. And then mixed practice with just kind of a whole bunch of different types of things. Again, if you're okay with the other ones you think, and you just want to verify that you can do these well and quickly, then just skip straight to the mixed practice. Up to you. Okay, that's it. Today we talked about multiplying polynomials and 2 special terms for 2 special types of polynomials, binomials and trinomials. Again, bi is 2, tri is 3. And then some expanding, the terms expand and factor. Today we were just expanding, and in the next video we'll talk about factoring. Factoring can be more complicated. We'll just do kind of some basics of factoring and then see how we can use that for some shortcuts and do some arithmetic a little more quickly once we know that. Okay, so thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.